say, is this my house having Tehuican or Tohawican or whatever you call it. But here we got Coke, the real Coke. You can tell it's real Coke because it's glass and they have to snap it open. Here, this is the real Mexican diet. Coca-Cola and all these tacos. I squirted some lemon on it because they make everything spicy. Every single food they have in Mexico, they make it spicy. And salsa verde, which is guacamole with some to make it extra spicy. But before we dig into that, I'll give you a tour. This is the house. Obviously, it's not. It reminds me of back in Manchester. You know those little terraced houses they have. You know, I got 2 spare rooms. That isn't my room. I've only been here for 1 week, so I've got nothing in the fridge. Nothing, just some eggs as usual. You have to buy the water here. That's one downside. You have to buy drinking water. So yeah, if I was going to stay here, I'd buy a TV and a PS5 here. I was thinking of staying and saving up for Cuba, do a trip to Cuba, but they're not paying me enough here. So I thought I'd travel around all of Mexico. This is the second spare room. And this is my room. I just arrived. You can see it's a bit of a mess because I've just arrived here 1 week ago. So yeah, let me know if I'm making a bad decision by leaving. I should stay and save up for a couple of months to do Cuba, do a trip to Cuba. Because I've always wanted to do Cuba because I fell in love. The Cuban people are so amazing. But yeah, this is it. It reminds me of the house in the 90s. Everything, it feels like I'm back in the 90s actually, because being here, there's no like 5G around, and yeah, it's a really simple kind of, not poor, but you know the kind of lifestyle. Look at this background. That's the backyard. Reminds me of it's just those old terraced houses they had back in Manchester. You know, where me and my mates grew up. It's actually really cozy. It feels like I'm back in the 90s because there's no 5G around here. You know, no one's. Just really peaceful. That's all I can describe. It feels like the simple life. So it just feels like I'm back in the 90s. Yeah, everyone isn't like in major cities. Everyone's like rushing social media, trying to be famous and rich. You know, and they just there's no chill at all, and people just care about money all the time. But anyways, let's dig into this. We'll try the tacos first. Sloppy mess of tacos. I just poured everything on here. They usually they're really cheap as well. They're unbelievably cheap, and they have lots of, you're just allowed to put any sauces and any tomato on. So I like to make the most of the money and just rip it on. This is one taco, really sloppy. So let's give it a shot. You can really taste the flour as well in the tacos. Yeah, really nice. But I'll say this, I'm probably the only person in the world that prefers Taco Bell to Mexican tacos. Yeah, some Mexican tacos are different. Like they have a hard shell tacos, which if you saw me with a video in Mexico City, my first video I did of being in Mexico, these are really soft. I'm probably the only person in the world that prefers Taco Bell. I'm in love with Taco Bell. But the guacamole here is really nice. All fresh ingredients as well, and they make all food spicy. But this is what I'm waiting for. The Coca-Cola. I don't drink soda, so I drink like maybe 1 soda a year to reward myself with like my yearly soda for like a little bit of a cheat meal. I have a cheat meal every week, but this is different because in USA they drink soda with the soda has corn syrup in it, but this Coca-Cola, they had cane sugar, something like that. But yeah, I'm kind of glad because the biggest poison I heard in food is fructose corn syrup, which is in all the foods in all of America. It's kind of why, and it's like destroys all the cells, and that's why Americans look the way they do. And the Mexicans have the same kind of food, but they kind of look sick as well, but they don't look as sick as a lot of people in USA. But cane sugar, and they stopped the corn as well. Wow, that's much better after eating the tacos. I had one sip on my way here before, and that's the first time I've drank Coca-Cola in like maybe 13 years. It doesn't blow my mind. We see Mexicans are addicted to Coca-Cola. That's why a lot of Mexicans are sick. They have a big Coca-Cola epidemic. It's all around YouTube. There's many YouTube videos of them drinking Coca-Cola. And that's why you look at them. They do have that kind of, they don't look as healthy and vibrant as like, obviously Argentinians, because they drink the yerba mate. Paraguayans, the yerba mate, like I drink every day, the yerba mate with ginger, lemon, and set it on, lemon verbena, and chop that up. But obviously I need to reward myself with that every now and then. But yeah, anyways, I'm running out of battery. But yeah, Walmart and stuff like that is the place to go if you want to meet girls here. I'm going to add some lemon. This would be nicer, the Coca-Cola with some lemon. So yeah, so really nothing kind of city, but